Hey, boss, do you sell silk flowers here?
Silk flowers? We certainly do.
Which kind?
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your stupid...
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each to start with, if you don't mind.
My goodness, this gentleman is quite the connoisseur. You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute. Now then, please peruse at your leisure.
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions differ from their ancestral habitat. Just look at the abundant foliage here, and these stamens, glamorous as a maiden of the Golden House. This strain is an evergreen, and mostly grows under complex hydrological conditions. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage are minimal, and when in season, it has a subtle yet enduring scent. It was first discovered by the ancients when they scaled the mountains in search of the Adepti. Silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to geographical changes over Liyue's history. Most are not grown by horticulturalists.
Wow, a true connoisseur. Most of that was news even to me.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble. So, which silk flower did you want anyway?
I'll take them all, Bob.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide based on which singer has the most melodious voice. But this silk flower purchase is not an analogous case. Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume from different subspecies of silk flower when making an offering to a statue of the Seven. Like several other tedious and complicated traditions, this one has become simplified over time. But this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the Seven in 3,700 years. Now that's settled, a question. Do you have any...
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are to be an offering to the Lord of Geo himself?
Yes, in a sense.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? I heard the awful... It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but I've been worried about our dear Lord ever since. Since these flowers will be used to glorify our Lord, they're free of charge.
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be? I would be nobody if not for Rex Lapis. If he hadn't written those poems in praise of my wares, they'd only be worth a fraction of what I can sell them for today.
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue's deity making cameo appearances in support of local businesses.
Thank you, boss. I think I speak for all of us when I say that your generosity has saved...
Our skins? You were the one who forgot to bring money.
Please, it's the least I could do.
So, So, now that we've got the flowers, how do we make the perfume?
Ideally, with the help of an expert. Unfortunately, none of my acquaintances have personal experience in the art of decoction.
Talk about first world problems.
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city. Try the common folk, especially women.
So this time we get to go around town looking for nice-smelling ladies to talk to? Paimon?
I will wait for you near the Statue of the Seven. Meet me there when the perfume is ready.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan! She's master of the Liyue branch, right? Lan, we need to ask you.
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry, you two, but you'll just have to ask another adventurer.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a teeny.
Wow. Just wow. Do I look like the kind of girl who wears perfume to you?
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on, Lan. What's your secret if not perfume?
Now that you mention it, yes, there is something. Oh, it must be from the Genshin flowers I picked on the way back. I forgot I still had them with me.
Aha! The truth is out. Lan's got a soft spot for wild.
No, they were for medicinal use only. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want to know about
The fortune teller, right? Paimon remembers she's... Thanks, Lan. See you...
Hello. How may
We've come to ask you a question.
perfume? I rarely think to use it. That said, some of the cosmetics I use are scented. Since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague, because Celestia forbid those lust.
That's the worst thing.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Yingar's homemade perfume?
Yang Air? Oh, as in scent of spring, Yang Air?
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make perfume for them. Apparently, her homemade product is better than anything you'll find on the market.
Great! This is just the intel we need.
Well, hello. You found me at last. I've been waiting for you.
What? How did you know we were...
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town looking for... Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of my appeal.
Snooping around? Why are you making it up?
What can I say? People love to talk. Maybe you ought to be more discreet in the future if you don't want... Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get your hand on my homemade perfume? 3 in one go. My goodness. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true after all. You're on the prowl and need some sweet-smelling ammunition? Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuinely offering perfume to a deity, that doesn't explain why you'd need 3 kinds. Sorry.
Zhongli was right. People don't remember this tradition anymore.
As one of my favorite poems goes, O cherry tree, begrudge not thy blossoms as they are deflowered in the spring, for
That went over Paimon's head a little.
in short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, you can be my assistant, but you'd better make sure I'm the only person on your mind while you're... So, where is a good place for making sweet? You mean Wan Min restaurant? Good.
Try something new at the Wan Min restaurant.
I've had a word with Chef Mao. Are you ready to please me?
What did you...
I meant make me proud. As my assistant, while I'm setting up.
Leo's really got a lot going for it.
Cheap and tasty chop suey!
Try something new at the Wan Min restaurant.
This water will do. Now, I need you to perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. Very carefully, you need to keep your wrist firm so your hand doesn't. Now, use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent rhythm. Keep going until. Ooh, you're in. Now take these and try it. Don't forget to do all three. They look visually identical during the essence extraction process, but I will put them into separate containers when the perfume is ready.
Cheap and tasty chop suey!
Wow, this is some exquisite silk flower essence. The essence is placed into water and simmered. You must take care to control the heat during this process. If the temperature, so please focus on controlling the heat. Don't waste a drop of that essence now. All three perfumes are ready, and you, my friend, a testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. Anyway, shall I give you a brief overview of each scent?
Paimon wants to hear this.
This first one is sweet as candy, straight out of a fairy tale. Younger women will love it. The second one is for those with more refined tastes, the first choice for daughters of high. Finally, the third one has a soft but lingering scent, like a mist that... All clear? Don't get them good. Be sure to come visit if you ever need... I'll leave you with some one who tries to sail 3 boats simultaneously. Come and...
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to the Statue of the Seven. Mr. Zhang's probably been waiting a while. We've brought the perfumes, Mr. Zhongli. Did we take too long? You were just staring up at the statue.
Oh, you're back. Don't worry. Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue, this was but a brief moment.
Well, how can a person compete with a statue?
That is true. Well, have you brought the perfumes?
3 sets, and not one less.
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Yinger said that it's sweet as a dream, and it's liked by younger ladies. This is the second kind. It's got an elegant smell, and the daughters of high society love it. The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that? That's the one older ladies like, right? Does that mean that Rex...
Perhaps. Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms. Perhaps that really was.
What a shame. We only got to see the giant dragon form, and... Let's hope the Chising can catch the real killer.
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond fair.
So, we finished another step in our preparations. What's next?
Next, I would like the two of you to help me borrow the cleansing bell.
Cleansing bell?
At present, a friend of mine named Madame Ping is the guardian of the cleansing bell. She lives near you.
Sure, but aren't you going to come with us?
I have certain reasons why I cannot be.
Man, why's he gotta be so secretive this time?
All things must change. It's nothing. It's nothing. I just thought it a great shame that so many of these glazed lilies have wilted.
What happened to them?
Back in my day, people said that glazed lilies can read human hearts. If they heard beautiful sounds like laughter and singing, but if they heard too much wild gossip or slander.
So that means these flowers feel what's happening in Liyue?
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lapis's death are... Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Chising made it all up. And still others think that this harbor is like a... Well, I shall say no more. This old woman's grown too old and naggy. Ah, that old trinket. I remember it. An old friend of mine used to wear it on his person. Back when I was young. He saw me gazing at it often and gave it to me. But he told me then that if someone should come to borrow that bell... It has been many years, and who... Still, though, I can't recall when. Oh, these old bones are so...
That's right, Granny. We'll follow you back home and we...
All right, children. There is no need to worry.
Do you live near here, Granny?
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot?
How does that work?
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell is somewhere in...
This Granny's so weird. What does she mean?
Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Whoa! That sounds like Granny's voice. So, this is her teapot? What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you, children. Please help an old lady clean up.
Dodge this! Ha!
Drop! No escape!
Cool it! Dodge this! Oh, so sorry.
Did you notice? The cobwebs were made of elemental energy. How long has it been since Granny last swept this place?
Come a little closer.
Starball! Rumble apart!
Get ready for the gliding champion of Mondstadt.
You know, with such a special teapot and the cleansing bell, do you think this old granny could also be an adeptus? Convinced that she's an adeptus. But don't they all live in Kyung Karst? Why would she stay in the city?
Freeze! Cool it! Dodge this! Ha! Ah! Ha! Ha!
Drop! Yeah! Shake! Ah!
Cool it! This moment will be frozen in time. Ha! Ha! Ah! Ha!
Get him! Star Ball! Yeah! Ha! Ha!
Dodge this! Ha!
No one escapes my sights!
You're in for a little shock.
That's more like it.
Freeze! Ha! 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 Cool it! Ha! Ah! Huh! Ha! Ha! Freeze! Oh, so sorry. Cool it! Don't push your... Ha! 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 Dodge this! Ah! Ha! Cool it! Ha!
Surrender and I'll be gentle. You've been a naughty boy.
Freeze! Ha! Ah! Ha! Ah! Ha! 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 Dodge this! Ha! Ah! Ha!
No escape!
Come a little closer. Get here. You're in for a little shock.
I'll never surrender! Must keep training.
Come a little closer.
Tired. How many levels does this teapot have? be nice if we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Oh, now, let me... All right. Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are an adeptus. Oh. As to whether I am one or not, child.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean. Don't you think it's weird? Something's just happened to...
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor has been through a great deal in its history. In that time, it has seen the departure of countless adepti. But no matter what, we have always performed the rite of parting first before any other matters. To cry, "Catch the murderer," at the top of one's lungs, but ignore the rite of part. Now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that perhaps an old friend of mine is fine. So, why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell? Oh? Well, if it came to that, we haven't met in a while anyway. It would be nice to share. Well, you must have things to do. Oh, and do tell the person that if they have time, they can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can all...
We will. Thanks, Granny.
What if Master finds out?
Indeed, this is the cleansing bell. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside. Of course. How would I know that the bell was with her?
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk about it... Oh, yes, that old granny. If you have the time, you can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you...
That tone does not suit you. Still, when a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and pay her a visit.
So what's the next step in our preparations?
Next, we need to purchase...
Ooh, Paimon loves kites. Are you taking us kite flying?
No. Kites are children's toys, yes. I will explain it to you. But...
Oh, sure.
Ah, sir, you're here. The 7 kites you asked.
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy this type of...
Well, this is Mr. Zhang Li from the Wangsheng funeral. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him. He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well. But he likes talking about less...
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with...
Children's toys are very fun things, that's for sure. Finely crafted toys are well loved by children, but this craft itself has been honed over thousands. I have made kites in Liyue for 40 years, and I am intimately familiar with the forms.
Indeed. These are decorations used in the
I took the liberty of coloring outside the lines when doing the insignia of the... As for the kite that honors the Geo Archon, one must follow the contract given...
Ah, Paimon's heard that name before. Huh?
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality and eternity so dear to the Electro Archon. These markings of tree and leaf pay due honor to wisdom in the passage of time. Justice flows across the surface of the waters. War rages like a flame, as does that which the cry...
The compliments of a learned...
Well then, Granny Shan, I shall take these back with me. As for...
Well, allow me.
Hey, it's Child!
No way. I was just passing. I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When getting others to pay for him, he knows a great deal about money and about the trials of the common man. He just doesn't consider poverty to be something that could ever happen to him. Or perhaps you could say that he cannot imagine it.
How has he not died of hunger?
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, since we've purchased our kites, the rite of parting requires helping hands as well as material.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining, if you know what I mean. Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment.